Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope you all had a great long weekend. Let's review markets. So we will review with futures here. You can see futures hovering near sell zone right now. And this is Nasdaq. Nasdaq, if it goes above 22,323, this is the area which is going to act like a resistance. This is only for day trading, only for 1 day trade. S&P 500 also hovering near resistance here. You can see here. And this is Dow Jones. This has room to go, and Russell is already near resistance as well. You can see they're all up pre-market, and yesterday was off, but futures were running, and this indicator is taking into account all the data. And Bitcoin here is let it load. You can see came to the buy zone again this morning around 3:57 a.m. and now going towards sell zone. So right now just chopping around, comes to the buy zone from the sell zone, bounces back again to the buy zone. So buy here, buy here, buy here. So yeah, it's just bouncing around right now, just in the middle. So let's see. Let's review long-term analysis, and I will review daily chart as well. Please hit the like button, guys. Only takes 1 second to hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate that. Okay, so US 500, you can see RSI just a bit higher than the middle, going towards sell zone, which is the red area. When it touches red area, that will be a good area to buy. Sorry, good area to short. And I would like to see ideally light green background, which means it's very, very overbought and we could get a rejection. That's what I'm looking for. If you're a bull, we could go to 64.27 by spring this year, so keep that in mind. And if you're a bear, we're looking at 55.59. We'll keep an eye on this chart every day, see how things are progressing. This is daily chart. Cycle analysis. So we looked like we bottomed somewhere last week. This is where it was supposed to bottom, and we're trying to go for a rally now. Okay, so bottom happened, and this cycle chart is saying we are in a rally phase. So any dips look to buy, and we are looking for it to go higher on S&P 500, and that should happen pretty much on every other indices. All right, this is Nasdaq. Nasdaq had a big gap up here on Thursday, last Thursday. That gap is still not filled. It's already at new all-time high. With some divergence, you can see RSI making lower high, PPO making lower high, so it could still go higher, like SPX cycles analysis said, and then it can eventually come back later to fill that gap. So keep that in mind. And apart from that, Dow Jones is just consolidating, backtesting white line, which is 20 moving average. Gaps are way down below, so it could take a while to come there, but it could go higher from here as well. IWM was flat on Friday and in the middle, not able to close above moving averages. And let's see if it can close today. If not, then look for this bottom gap to fill. Apart from that, let's look at Bitcoin daily chart. Bitcoin daily chart is coming, if it comes back to this area, which is a buy line. This green box is a support box. So any touches here on this green line bounces. So if it goes back below in this box, look to buy again, it's going to bounce. All right, so that's around 90K range. If that does not hold, then it's going to be a bigger drop around 77K. Okay, so keep that in mind. Ethereum is just holding barely. Looks like a bear flag, but if Bitcoin pumps, it can support Ethereum. In terms of gaps, Ethereum has a gap down around 2236 and a gap around 3308. It's right now in the middle hanging. Okay. Let's go to commodities. Oil. Oil yesterday was up. Today again giving back, trying to rally, but gave back some of these gains. If I go to 1 hour chart, you can see finding resistance on this blue line, which is 200 moving average. So it closed above that and then immediately gave everything back. So it's struggling to close our blue line. Let's see if it can do that. It's in a range. So making lower highs, lower lows. Let's see if it can break out of this big resistance. You can see a lot of resistance here. It needs to break out of that. Let's see when it can do that. Hello, just checking. Yeah, okay. So let's go to natural gas. Before we go there, let's look at Hang Seng Index. So you can see this gap is filled. It had to fill around 23,106. This is China market. And let me go to 1 hour chart because I see this other gap. So this gap is still not filled. So you can see how gaps do get filled. It just takes a while. You can see extreme pump after this points bottom, just going higher. And this is bond market, just hovering around, making inverse head and shoulder, broke out, back test, trying to rally here in front of finding 50 moving average as a support. So let's see if it can bounce from here. And let's keep on moving. Natural gas, little bit downwards move yesterday, now going higher again. There's a little gap around 3.7. If that fills, it could come back lower because seasonality was this. There are multiple gaps at the bottom as well. Gold by the dip. Mike, if it's okay, yeah. So gold finding support on this green line 10 moving average, had a major sell signal on Friday, and then again recovering after touching green line, finding it as a support. Silver again will do massive rejection candle, but again finding support on this green line by the dip. Copper was massively up and was very overbought, just cooling down a bit. Sugar inverse head and shoulder playing out, now going higher. So above all moving averages, so like it's like buy the dip now. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Wheat had a massive breakout on Friday. Just keep going higher. Finally, it's above all blue lines, and finally looks like it's gonna be amazing run now. Corn also looking good after a massive downwards move, just going higher. All the commodities are looking good right now. Dollar came to the buy zone here. You can see this is the area, nice healthy support here, and now it should rally from here. We'll see how that acts on dollar. In terms of stocks, Apple just straight V-shaped recovery. Meta just keep going higher. Unbelievable run. Very overbought. Never seen this much overbought any stock. Just keeps going higher for the last couple of weeks. Netflix also overbought. Amazon little lower. Google also could be a good buy here. Up pre-market. Microsoft could be a good buy here. You can see up pre-market. CrowdStrike, straight run. ServiceNow could be a good buy. NVDA almost filled that gap. Actually, it is going to be filling that gap pre-market. So this whole DeepSeek AI move is already gone. It's all recovered. AVGO gonna fill this gap, yellow gap. Tesla also made a bottom a couple of days ago, and I bought that time, and now it's going higher. So it's a good buy. A few of my subscribers asked me to review a few of the stocks. So Sound is a massive breakdown near 200 moving average right now. If I go to weekly chart to take a look, you can see here there was very overbought. No divergence. I was looking for divergence, but straight up. Now going straight down. Okay, so some support. Not a lot of data, but it's coming closer to some support. So this area, previous high, which is where it is right now, this is going to act as a support. So some nice support is going to come. Major support is here. Maybe you don't want to hear that, but you can see this whole area. This is the next level of support. And if I go to daily chart, this is where it's coming. So let it come back on this 200 moving average, which is around 9.35 to 7.9. 200 EMA, 200 SMA. This could be a good area of support. If that does not hold, it will come here. But these are the area you want to be buying, and then eventually it should go higher to fill some of these gap, but it could take a while. BWLP is very nicely consolidating below this blue line, which is 200 EMA on daily chart, just consolidating very good and eventually looking for a breakout. So maybe the earnings, which is going to be on 27th of February, probably going to act like a breakout finally on this. Had a blow off top and then just kept going lower, and then finally bottom. 7 counts buy signal here, and now looking good. So I think it's good consolidation here, and eventually it should break out. Also on weekly chart came to 200 moving average, now trying to go higher. So this chart looks pretty good. Looks like it bottomed here. So if you want to be safe, wait for it to close about 13.44, and then it's going to be a real bull run starting there. CPA above all moving averages, very good. This is by the dip, good chart. You can see moving nicely. If I go to weekly chart, You can see it's in a big range here, okay? There's a big range here. This is sell zone, this is buy zone, just bouncing around in the middle, all right? So look to sell in this area around 111, 110 and look to buy around this area around 83, 84, okay? Just chopping around here. So maybe it's like a mostly like a range chart for now, okay? Keep an eye on this. Okay, these were some subscribers reviews they wanted me to review. If you also have any stock to review, you can join the channel by clicking the join button in the description of this video. Let me know your user ID once you join, and I will move you to a Discord members group where you can ask me all questions, all stocks you want to review. Okay. Apart from that, UNH is down, not sure why. Breaking, not able to close above moving averages, going down. So I'll keep an eye on what stocks to buy. I don't see anything else pretty interesting pre-market. Okay, SMCI is up another 7%. Wow, okay. So it looks like it wants to break out finally. Intel is up 4%. Some deals with some, I think AVGO, Broadcom, or some other company. Micron is up. Celestica is up again. So we'll see a lot of bullish pressure happening right now. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Hit the like button on your way out. I'll really appreciate it. VIX, if it breaks down, could fill these gaps at 14.33 and 13.87. Inversely, if market goes down, it's going to fill this gap around 27.